All right, this is Monday, March 30th. I am going over 6th grade, page 388, the Got It. You were asked to do letters B and D, and the letter B says to compare -4 and 5/10 versus -4 and 49/100. Okay, they're both negatives. You have a 5 after the decimal versus the 4. But because they're negative numbers, even though you're thinking this 4 is smaller than the 5, you have to look at it on a number line. And if I drew a number line just looking at my negative numbers, and I'm only looking at the number after the decimal, that's why you don't see me do the 4 dot whatever. -4, -5. Right here, -4 is closer to 0 than -5, so this is going to be the greater than symbol. Again, I didn't need to write 4 dot, I only focused on the number afterwards, and that's how it is. This one here, notice I've got fractions, I have negative numbers. If you wanted to butterfly, and I'm assuming that a lot of you did, here we are butterflying that one. This becomes a -40. Here we are butterflying this one. It became a -35. And you were asked if you wanted to compare it this way, -40 versus -35. Again, if I look at my number line and went further, 35 is to the right of 40. So this is larger. If I needed a decimal value on this one, or a like fraction, -8/10 versus -7/10. On the Got It, page 389, you were asked to do letter G, and it says greatest to least. Okay, I have a mix, I have a decimal, I have a mix. I need to get these guys into decimal mode. The first one, that 20 needs to be multiplied by a number to give me a decimal value of 10, 100, or 1,000. I'm going to use the 100 and multiply it by 5. So that's what it looks like, only by the fraction, but I'm going to throw in this 7. And if I can say the fraction correctly, 65/100, I can write it as a decimal. This one is the same, so I will leave it alone. This one, I don't need to go through the process of trying to find the decimal value. If you can say the decimal correctly, you can automatically write it out as a decimal. 17/100. There it is. So now it says greatest to least. Which one did you put first? My number line, 7.1 or 17, which is also known as 17/100 is first. Then I go to dot 6, -17, -7 rather. And then I go to -7 and 78. Greatest to least. If you're not sure about it, maybe we need to sit one-on-one and discuss why you think it might be different.